I'm recording this next to my PC, so if you can hear it, I'm sorry. In 2010, LEGO created 2, or in some cases 4, pilot episodes to introduce their new show, LEGO Ninjago Masters of Spinjitzu. The show was based on 4 ninja, their sensei who would teach them martial arts, and the main character's sister. Later on, the sensei's nephew would show up and sort of take over everything and become the new main character. Why did I write down the script? For a year since 2011, LEGO has made a new season of LEGO Ninjago. Some very good, and some so bad I'd rather be punched in the stomach than sit I must have been angry writing this. Also, after the 7th season, they made a movie introducing new designs for the ninja, and just the overall world. In Season 8, they decided to switch the show's design from the movie design, just the minifigures, so it could ease fans of the movie into the show, even though it is the most hated LEGO movie of all time. I actually like the new designs as they made some tweaks from what they originally looked like in the film. I'm saying this all off the top of my head. I could go on, but you really get the point. Really, the only LEGO show to survive more than a few seasons. It was supposed to end after the 2nd season, but people loved it so much, it was too good to die. Since the ninja would have a new suit every season minimum, and the various side characters and villains from each season, special or film, there are a lot of suit collections to buy for the ninja and just minifigures in general. For the last few years now, it has been my mission to complete every single one. However, I had finally almost completed my display this year, but then the Ninjago 15th anniversary rolled around and shit got real. I managed to find a screenshot that I sent to my friend around 3 years ago. This is NRGJ, known as one of the most expensive Ninjago minifigures as he wasn't produced as much as the other 3 and retired after a few months. As you can see, you could have bought him for around £40 to £50 complete back then. Now let's have a look at the average eBay price now. It's terrible, and a lot of minifigures are like this, damn near every single one. Take a look at the original ninja suits. I think I bought the original 4 for around maybe £12 in 2021 on eBay. Now one of those minifigures cost that much. Last year I put off buying so many Ninjago minifigures because I thought, oh, it doesn't matter, I'll buy them next week. I actually bought a minifigure yesterday and only paid £62 for it. Last year I was going to pay no more than 30. Same with the NRG minifigures. I only bought J last year and I bought the other 3 after the great scalping. I tried to pay as little as possible, but it was still more than I wanted to. Actually, now after that I'm reading the script, that minifigure that I paid £62 for, the seller actually lost it, and now I'm one step further away. I'm going back a step from completing my suit collection. So if you want to get into Ninjago minifigure collecting, you're a bit too late unless you're rich. So, nothing. We can't do anything. Even if people saw this video and decided to sell some of their minifigures and sets for decent prices, the scalpers would just buy them all up and sell them for, well, these kind of prices. And no one in their right minds would buy these minifigures for these kind of prices and sell them for less than they paid, unless they were desperate. Now, I didn't really want to blame anyone in particular, but if I was going to, it would be these guys. Kai Bricks on TikTok is the one that I hate the most. I try to avoid using that word, but this guy just brings something out of me. He just views the minifigures as investments and claim he has the best prices, while he's selling a NRG Zane for £81. And the worst part about this is, he's sun damaged. This is what he should usually look like, and this is what the Kai Bricks one looks like. I actually left some very critical comments on his videos to taunt him, and thankfully it would appear that a lot of other people have joined in. Now, this isn't something that I condone or say you should do. It wasn't really hate comments, it was more just me proving him wrong when you think about it. You know, I might actually just leave a link to this video in the comments of his... I probably uploaded a video today, let's be real. You know, hi, this is me after I've just recorded all of this. I just gotta say some more things about this guy. He says, he keeps on leaving these, like, videos with sad music in the background, saying, like, the prices are never gonna go down, by the way. Because of him! He's the reasons that the prices are staying the same. He's lying to people. He's saying that he has the best prices, and it's just... You only see these as ways to make money. You're ripping people off. These minifigures used to be so cheap, and you are one of the biggest people and why they aren't anymore, or you are in my eyes anyway. And to a certain extent, this is just false advertising. He claims to have the best prices when he obviously doesn't. He sold an Air Jitsu J for £40 when 1 month ago I paid £5. I'd also just like to say this guy must have been so pressed of my hate comments that he went onto my actual TikTok account, my personal TikTok account, and said that I was an LTN, which apparently means low tier normie. It's getting a bit sad now. Then you have this guy. I don't mind him a lot of the time, but all he does is just buy sealed sets for ridiculous prices and then trades them back into bricks and minifigs a week later for even less. What is the point? I think he should... genuinely, what is the point? He's just showing that people are stupid enough to pay these prices. Like, for example, spending $500 on a DX Lloyd. I could go on, but there would be no point. Like I said, even if everyone sold Ninjago for cheap, the original sets from around a decade ago, people would just buy them up and sell them for double, maybe even triple. I remember now, this isn't in the script, I remember this. Moro, Possessed Lloyd, remember that minifigure? About 2 years ago, he was maybe £20-30, you know. Now, people are selling for 100. This is absolutely ridiculous. It is a Lego figure. It is tiny. It barely moves. What? I don't get why... Don't pay these prices unless you have to complete your collection and feel better about yourself. Wait to see a deal and get them off your clueless friend. This show was and is one of the biggest and impactful things on my life, and I believe it is timeless. It gives an amazing story and teaches good lessons to people of all ages, so it's sad to see the main thing that the show was made for, to sell Lego, not readily available anymore, because I don't believe it was just something to sell Lego. I believe that this show is and was a work of art. Most of the time, anyway.